to Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 106. And joining me this week, we got Bruno. Hi.
And him, Nick.
What? Who's
You.
him?
I
And
pointed
me?
at you. That's all.
Oh.
Hi.
Making it so the people that don't see are not seeing.
Sometimes you gotta leave little
Are you to
tidbits.
my
You
left
know,
or my right? I think I'm to your right,
the
left,
other one.
right.
You gotta
Is it?
point the other
Well,
way.
it's your left. My left.
Looking at the screen, you are on the right side.
Yeah, but what hand is
Here,
on?
here. I'll
What hand is
show
close?
you.
Your left hand is closest to me. And
I
my
have to
left.
point to my left.
Oh, my
Here, I'll
camera's
show
flipped.
them too. See, I swear to God, these cameras are stupid. Do you want to be flipped? Do you need to be flipped?
No, I don't need to be flipped. I just didn't understand if I was flipped or not.
Also, we got camera reception.
So, yeah. So your left hand is my right hand. Yeah, like they're theoretically touching
Yes.
in a cyberspace infinite.
I had to
Okay.
flip my camera because Discord flips cameras after it sends them, which is weird. Like, can you read
Well,
my shirt?
if I enlarge, yeah, good intent house co number 1.
Okay, yeah. On my screen, it's backwards,
Well,
which is weird.
like,
I
is
can
mine
read yours
backwards?
fine.
Okay.
I had to flip mine in OBS, which is weird.
Speaking of seeing things, Bruno, holy
Oh
hell.
boy.
This is a good text, not leaving the Voidy's channel. A new artificial eye mimics and may outperform human eyes. Dude, we're getting close to cyborg eyes.
Cyborg eyes sound dope.
Dude, my eyeballs, Bruno, they ain't as good as other people's. I'm guessing you.
I don't need to wear glasses, so.
I've had to wear glasses since I should have had them at birth, probably.
You
My
think?
eyeballs just don't work in the
Not great?
far direction or the close direction.
Oh, that's like double bad.
And they're shaped weird.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, my eyes are not the best. I either have, I can't remember which one it is. I have either horizontal or vertical astigmatism.
Oh.
Because I have one and my brother has the other, but I forget which one of us has which.
Okay.
So I think if it's vertical, I have a harder time seeing, like, I don't know. It's hard. One of the directions is harder for me to see than the other. I guess peripherally. I think it's my top down, if I would have to say in life which one's harder. But
I would not have thought about that in sight. Like, oh, hey, your eyeball's not round. I wouldn't have given that too much thought, you know?
yeah, no, it's oddly it's like weirdly shaped, and my contacts are like thick. If you'd ever like not weirdly look into my eyes, but if you'd ever like look at my eyes, you'd be like, "Huh, what's that weird circle?" It's my contact because they're very visible.
Really?
They're
Okay.
very thick and very visible. Most people are like, "Oh, do you wear contacts?" I'm like, "Yeah, like I can see them." It's like, I know,
Cyborg eye. Would you get one?
dude. Okay,
Or would you go
so
straight for 2?
okay, uh, 40 years. Well, 38 years. I'm 60. My eyesight isn't great now. In 40 years, it's probably trash.
Okay, fair enough.
Cyborg eyes are now concept now. 40 years, if they're like, we can replace your eye and put a better eye in it. You know, if I'm
That
at
is a little tempting. Yeah.
if I'm at 60 years old, my eyesight's shit, and you're telling me, Bruno, I could have like zoom in eyes?
That'd be pretty neat.
you have
Pretty neat.
you have 12 times zoom on this bitch. Wee.
Oh, you got the 4X Oz? Oh, too bad. I got the 16s.
You're telling me, Bruno, I could be like, I wonder
You know,
who's
I
on.
think we talked about this and
We
related it to PUBG before
have
on
we?
a podcast. I think it was an early topic.
It must have been a really topic.
Yeah.
But like, this is I'm just saying I could be like, "Oh, who's on that hill over there?" Woo. Oh, look at them on that hill.
All
Night
right,
vision?
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Night vision.
I got good eyes and I'm sold, Nick.
Dude, oh, it's dark outside? Clink. Whoop. Dude, I can see infrared. Think of how light the world is in infrared if you're in a somewhat populated area.
Yeah, probably. A lot.
Think like a city that has a lot of cameras. Oh, dude, what else? Rangefinder, a built-in rangefinder. How far is
That
that
would be
over
helpful. Like, honestly, that
there?
would be helpful.
How far is that? That's about 150 feet.
100, about 137 foot 6 and 3/4 inches.
Dude, you basically would have a HUD display for your life.
Can I add a laser pointer?
Why
It's
not?
right there. Just just look at it.
Dude, this only get better. Oh, I'd take it. Hell yeah. I'd do one eye first just to make sure, but fuck.
I'd
I
be
know, maybe
scared to do both.
I'd be scared to do both,
What
but
happens
one,
if they break your eye?
I mean, yeah.
Like software update. Oh, broken.
I guess that's why you have the other eye. Oh, think about it, Bruno. Think how much better gaming could be.
It's not gaming at that point. It's just computing.
What if you could stream right into your eyeball?
They they'd come out with hacks, Nick. Hack your eyeball.
Dude. Oh, wait, even better. You're at a sporting event or you're watching the sporting event. Something dope happens.
Shadow
Instant
play
replay.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is getting good.
Let me wait. Okay. What happened there? I don't know. Let me watch that back. Click, click. Oh, that was dope.
I didn't even think about you actually being able to watch it back. Oh, that's amazing.
I mean, the early model, maybe we won't see it. Early model suggests that it would just be seeing, which for a lot of people actually could be great. But like, think of the future, the upgrade
Yeah, I want
possibility.
the 20 or no, not the 20. I want the 2207
Yeah,
eyeball. I want the good one.
I want the dude. And this is like now shit that they're trying. Like 40 years, like this isn't stuff that people are gonna be like, no, that's pretty useless. Bionic shit. Wait till we start making bionic organs. But like the eyeballs, that's where the money could be made. Well, I got the M3 10K $2,000 bitches in my eyeballs.
Yo, mine's 24 karat gold.
Oh, I want to have blue eyes today. Bloop.
Skins for your eyeballs now, Nick?
Dude,
Are there loot boxes for them too?
I mean, like, oh, that'd be I think we should approach the bionic eyeball industry.
I don't know if I have the tech for that. Jeez.
People would oh, it's like, "Oh, you guys want cooler eyes?" Yeah, just roll these loot boxes to get them. What
You want to
do you
gamble your eyes?
dude, you have enough money for a bionic eye, Bruno?
Trading.
You telling me
Oh,
you're
I
not
got
gonna have
the
enough money for
sick
cases?
one.
You can trade them. Oh my god. I'd love it. The whole hmm, hmm, come on. Uh, sign me up. Is there a list? Can I put on my list?
Hey, I'm game. I'm liking it.
That's a question for the guys tomorrow. Would you
Would you
get a
get a bionic eyeball if it was dope?
fee would? 100%. I'd
No,
be
he'd
super.
fight you on it. Don't
Oh yeah, he
even
would.
talk to me
Be
raw.
like,
He
"What
would
do you mean?
fight you
That's
on that.
stupid." I'll be like, "Well,
Yeah.
think about it. What if you have Zoom? When would you ever use that?" I don't know, but when would you not? How many times have you been like on somewhere and you just like can't see a sign? You're like, I wonder what that sign says. Not often, but sometimes.
It's definitely sometimes.
So Hmm. I'd do it. I'd do it. Okay.
Answer the survey. I'm curious.
See,
Also, I'm
that's
gonna
a.
leave some space for like your thoughts and concerns or what you would add.
Oh, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. What could be there to worry about? Um, does any of this next stuff relate? Not really. Okay. I have an interesting phone for you. Feel like it would be your
Oh
next
yeah?
phone. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Tactical Edition.
See, you lost me at Samsung.
I know, but the Tactical Edition kind of look pretty.
Yeah, it's that looks kind of interesting.
That's
I
what
don't know
I don't
what
know.
I'm looking at.
I don't know if that's quite a picture of it. I always have to take these articles with a grain of salt, but like,
Yeah, I know.
um,
But it's kind of neat looking.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be something like an EDC guy would care, like people that do the
I
everyday
mean,
carry
that I
stuff.
feel like that's me
And I feel like you
already.
do fit in that category. You have your quote unquote kit you probably have on you on all times,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
and this would fit that aesthetic in a certain way. Maybe not fully to you, but in a people in your type of group set.
Yeah. It looks like it's just an S20 in a case, though.
Yeah, but I think it's like part of the phone.
No, it looks like maybe it might just be the case. Although Samsung shows the tactical edition in a rugged casing, there's no mention of the phone itself being rugged.
Oh, what does it say? What?
I don't even know what this is.
Huh?
It looks like a belt clip that has a hinge.
Or is it for the helmet?
Maybe?
Oh.
I don't know.
One mode can turn the display on and off while you're wearing night vision goggles, while a stealth mode turns off LTE and mutes all RF broadcasts to eliminate even the slightest chance of eavesdropping. Hmm.
Indeed.
I mean, I thought I thought the case was the phone itself, and they just put it in a really cool case.
I'm not sure.
I
Maybe
didn't
it's
realize they just fucking went to OuterBox and said like, "Hey, can you make something for us?"
that's like exactly what it looks like. Do you see the image I have pulled up? Or I did.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
looks like just a case to me.
Well, that's disappointing.
A little bit.
Well, I mean,
It's something though.
why can't they make a rugged phone?
They have. Like I think Fleur makes one.
Well, I've never heard of it. Fleur, Fleur phone? FLIR?
Oh, it was Cat. That's right. But it had a FLIR camera.
Excuse me?
It's Caterpillar phone, and it has a thermal camera.
What?
Yeah,
Excuse me? What is this phone?
it's some Android phone that has a thermal camera.
Huh.
Yeah,
View the phone. Hmm. Why did no one tell
it's
me
got
about
like
this?
waterproof box like covers for your SIM card.
I want it.
I forget. I think that's like your waterproofing. You can go down further if you flip that switch. I think it covers something. It's a little weird. I think it sucked too, but
I would assume. It's too small for a thermal, like a real thermal camera.
they're getting better
Well, they're
though.
getting better, but like to be powered by a phone battery and like have to
Yeah,
share space with like the entire components of an actual phone.
yeah. I mean, it's like so like thermal's used a lot more than you might think, I think.
I know.
It's like it can be a very good electrical
Cool.
tool because you can see things being hot and instead of just like using one of the gun temperature readers, you can just get a thermal camera and say, "Oh, it's that wire that's a problem,"
I
or
saw a
something.
lot of them when I worked at ARG. So they were just
Yeah.
like checking everything in a half. I you know,
It's
if
one of those things. It would be cool to have one, but it's too expensive for someone like me to have one. So
yeah, I never use it. It would just be a play toy
exactly.
unless you attach it to the deer cam.
Now that's a thought.
But then, hmm, if you could get the camera to trigger the camera,
That's the hard part.
I'm
They make
sure
thermal security cameras too,
makes
which is
sense.
interesting.
Well, maybe one day we'll get thermal cams.
That'd be cool.
Thermal cam eyeballs. Boop.
Absolutely.
That's predator mode right there, but still. Boop, boop.
That's like that's $1,000 upgrade easy.
Yeah, see, shit, fuck.
Like if I'm going through the trouble of getting an eyeball replaced, $1,000 for a thermal camera in my eye, that sounds like a steal of a deal.
Dude, I'd get it. Damn, these eyeballs, fuck. Such a good idea. Um, well, here's like I have a double header article.
Send it. What's up?
So, two things. One, NASA's head of human spaceflight resigns 1 week before historic launch.
Oh
I wasn't,
boy, that sounds
I
not
didn't really
great.
read that. I was gonna bring up the fact that we're launching humans again in a week.
Oh, really? But to
Yes.
where?
Uh, I don't.
Well,
I
I
think.
guess it's been a while since we've done anything. Huh.
Yeah.
Because we always sent people through China or Russia
Oh,
or both.
International Space Station. They're actually going somewhere.
Okay. Neat.
So like the guy resigned. It was probably some like I really didn't read it because it's probably some like clickbait
They always
article.
are.
He's probably just like, oh, we achieved like at this point he achieved getting these people there or like this stuff maybe like actually happening again, and then just like what, this is a good time to check it out. But we're sending people into space, so I forget what date the date is. Um, human human launch 2020. Oh god, now it's all about this dude resigning.
NASA
Uh,
launch schedule. May
20
27th. A commercial crew SpaceX Demo 2 flight test, which is crude. I believe that is the
So
next one.
next uh um or Wednesday the 27th. I don't know if there's probably going to be a SpaceX stream, people. Turn it
Probably.
on. I
Yeah.
don't know, it's something to watch, the first Americans to leave America via Florida space in, I think, since the space shuttle retired in 2011.
At the bottom of this NASA.gov webpage, the Demo 2 mission will be the final major step before NASA's commercial crew program certifies Crew Dragon for operational liberation missions to the space station. Blah, 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 blah. Lays the groundwork for future exploration of the moon and Mars, starting with the Artemis program. The first woman and the next man on the lunar surface in 2024.
I doubt it, but let's.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see.
um so that's interesting. People are going up in space again. It'll be like the first, I think it's the actual first time, or the first, yeah, I don't know if SpaceX has had like a real people in their thing before, to be honest with you. I
I don't know, actually. Yeah.
think they've done a lot of test runs, but I don't think they've actually done any real stuff. So, it could either be a day to remember or a
Yeah,
day to
really.
remember. You know?
For sure.
You should either invest in SpaceX or not invest in
That is the
SpaceX.
first time SpaceX is launching people. Those are their first passengers.
Depends on how lucky you guys feel and trust in SpaceX that you should either invest in their stock or you should not, or you should sell any stock you might have. If they do it, if they do it good, Bruno, or can you invest in SpaceX as public?
I think so. Yeah.
Uh,
No. What is it?
oh, there's just one. Uh, I guess not.
No, not public.
Huh.
At least, well, oh God, that's an old article. I don't know. Maybe look for yourself if you want to find that.
Oh no, it's not a publicly traded company. Shit. I mean, it's probably better in the end,
Probably.
but cool space stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just getting a
So
car.
it's nice happening, like hearing about space stuff, especially if we find something neat.
It's not good to hear about space stuff when it might be a giant asteroid, though.
No, but you know.
Apparently, those things just like they're like, oh yeah, one flew really close to Earth. And they're like, oh, didn't you guys know
Oh,
about it?
good.
Nope. Oh, hmm. What are you guys doing out there,
Yeah, really.
dude? I'm not saying I'd like to see it, but if we were ever in the situation, I would like to see the fireworks of us nuking an asteroid. I'm just saying.
Like all Armageddon style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you telling me
that'd be
that's
cool.
what like that wouldn't be Plan One?
Send some oil drillers up and shove a nuke down it.
Yes.
Be pretty neat.
Big Rock comes to other Big Rock. Big Rock hurt Big Rock. Destroy Big Rock with Big Bomb. Bam. Big Rock, Little Rock.
I
I don't
vote
know.
send it. Send the nuke.
I'm sure they have a plan, but like the only plan I could think of is just bomb the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Unless they
With
veered
something
off
big too. And what kind of explosives work in space?
nukes.
Do they? Have we
Uh,
shot a nuke into space?
that's illegal. Do nukes work in that's I think they're just, atom, the whole atom thing. Oh, so then I don't want to watch this
Okay.
video.
Apparently we did a test called the Starfish Prime in
Okay.
1962.
Mm-hmm.
We sent holy shit.
Big
We
bomb?
sent a nuke 400 kilometers above the ocean
Okay. Well, okay.
with an explosive yield of 1.45 megatons,
It's a lot of tons.
100 times the bomb of Hiroshima.
Okay.
Like,
Hey, it
and
wasn't the
just
biggest
blew
nuke
it
ever.
up.
It wasn't the biggest nuke ever.
Apparently not.
The Tarsal bomb, which I think was the factory that they built in Russia, because that's the only way they could detonate the bomb was just make a factory around the bomb to explode it.
Nope.
No?
That one was 50. The one we sent was 1,045.
Oh. Hmm.
And we just sent it into space and blew it up.
Oh no, the Tarsal bomb was 50 megatons. Wouldn't that make it almost?
Oh, wait. Sorry. You are correct. I read that wrong. That's a lot big. Holy shit, that's a big bomb.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that thing? It's like a warehouse.
God, what do you do with that?
The Tarsal bomb. I swear to you, it's like this building that they built. No, never
I
mind.
think it's the SAR, TSAR.
Never mind. There was some sort of nuke I swear Russia made, but it was like a building. SAR bomb. I guess it's not it. I'm thinking of something else. Eh.
All right, but this thing's not little. Why screen? Come on, this thing ain't little though either. This is a giant bomb.
I mean, it's a big bomb.
Okay, so apparently we've figured out that nukes work in space,
Well, I mean, that's good. They
or at
bomb big.
least low space.
I mean, that's less good. Um. So wait. Lesson learned was detonating nukes in space isn't a good idea. Why? The EMP would fry hundreds of nearby satellites, put international space at risk for poisoning, and disrupt.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Well, I mean, if it's between that and the whole Earth dying because of an asteroid,
Oh, sure. In that sense, sure.
well, what if we just didn't push the nuke far enough?
I
What if
think
we
that's what they're getting at.
send it to like Jupiter?
We can't even get to Jupiter.
We could. They just don't want to try.
Not with a nuke that weighs 6 tons.
See, the whole space travel thing is they don't want people to die.
Yeah.
No one in the well, I don't think a single astronaut has died in space. Getting there, yes, but died in space, no.
Sounds about right.
So the whole like, oh, let's just send them and see what happens isn't like the because if someone dies in space, it's really bad PR. Like the closest thing was the Apollo 13, but they got somehow back. The only thing I don't know if anyone died on the Apollo missions because I don't think the Challenger was an Apollo mission. No, because that wasn't Moon. That was just like teacher to space. Oh, you have a whole God.
I'm trying to look and see what I can find.
NASA death.
Oh, decompression in space. That sounds pretty bad.
Uh,
That was 3 Russians from the
so that's not.
Soyuz 11.
Well, see, that's not us.
No, you are correct.
Go to July 11th, 1993.
93. Oh boy.
It's
They
under.
drowned in the water Oh, that was even training?
Yikes,
Oh god, I'm sorry, Mr. Sergey.
dude. Oh, he was an astronaut. How'd he die? He drowned in some water. Yeah. Huh.
Testing.
Testing.
He was trying to learn. Training, yeah.
Space plane crash. Died during test. That's a test. I don't think they were actually. That's that weird space plane. Then there was non-fatal incidents. A lot
Yeah,
of those.
well, here. I guess I'll show you guys. There's some things. There's a
There was just the
list.
Challenger, or the Columbia. Sorry,
Mr.
not the
Sergey
Challenger.
here with his drown during water recovery training and
Rip that
some
dude.
injuries.
Hmm. Oh, and the Challenger. Oh, the Columbia and the Challenger. They're both hurt. Never mind. They both were there. Yeah, but all this has been atmosphere shit. Apollo 1. Fire during spacecraft test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for the Russians, it was all like atmosphere stuff, like on Earth.
So that's how they get around it. No one's died in like space.
Except for those 3 Russians.
Yeah, but they don't count.
I think Russia would have something else to say about that.
No, that's Soviet Russia. They don't even exist anymore. Can it count if they're not a thing anymore?
Guess not.
Exactly. They came back to nothing because, I don't know. Huh. That took a dark turn. Oh well. Uh, nukes, nuke, nuke.
Did you
I get.
tell a story about the trouble you had to go through for a desk?
I was going to get there.
Okay.
I I had it in the list.
Okay.
So people out there, don't don't try to shop at IKEA right now. It's absolutely
Very
impossible.
bad.
It's very bad, impossible. So I know you shouldn't be trying to do stuff in life, but like sometimes life just happens. And next week, not next week, next not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I move into my new apartment. That's great, but you
It's
need
very cool.
furniture for an apartment
Yeah.
because that's how life works. So I
I
wanted a
bet you
desk.
you thought about this desk before any other piece of furniture in the entire house.
Why do you have to why do you have to bring up things that were very much argued about?
Were they?
Yes. Why did you need this desk? Well, it's the cheapest big desk you can get. That's just how it is. Um,
I like getting to hear the start of a journey here.
well, the whole second room argument was made too. And then how the second room was going to be for the desk was also another argument that was made. So, let's we'll move on from the obvious. So, like in March, I was going to get a desk. Well, not in March. I was planning on getting a desk from IKEA because I don't know if people have ever shopped there. It is absolutely amazing. I love going out to IKEA. I don't know if you've been.
I have a couple times. Yeah.
Dude, I just love their little showrooms. You can like look at all the things you can never do. Um, so the whole apartment thing was right before the whole COVID thing, so we got it. So we're kind of stuck with it. We're not going to give it up.
Yeah, like you kind of you went about looking. I mean, we did the whole apartment research thing on the podcast too. But you went about looking and then said okay, and then the world shut down.
Yeah, so you know, it's one of those things. It's really unfortunate with all the timing, but we are here. So I was gonna get a desk, and I'm like, well, shit. I guess I can't get one then. I was gonna just pick one up from IKEA because there's some around me.
Here
So
is said desk, by the way.
yes. So
It's got the nice little drawers. Yeah.
I got 1 month to pass by. I didn't get. IKEA's still closed. 2 months passed by. IKEA's still closed. This past week, when other states have started to open up, IKEA starts doing click and collect, is what they call it, where you can click and then pick it up in the store, which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have to go there anyway. It just means I don't have to go in the store, walk through it all, and
Especially
like,
when you know what you want already.
yeah,
That's fine.
I was gonna spend probably an hour or two there looking through all the other stuff anyways, so it just saves me time. Except I couldn't get the cookies that are really good, but that's beside the point. So I realized, oh shit, I need to get this desk now. So at first, the closest one to me was New Haven, Connecticut, which was like 5 hours. And I was
It's a
going to
long
make
way.
that drive. But thankfully, other states are refusing to quarantine. So they're opening up to my benefit and not the benefit of all. So one in Virginia opened up. And you're like, you know what? That's 2 hours. It's actually the second closest IKEA to me, other than Baltimore. Great. So I decided I'll just go, order it and get it. Not great. Not great at all. Actually, absolutely horrible. So apparently, IKEA only does so many orders a day at each location, so it doesn't get
Which is
overwhelmed.
kind of reasonable.
It is. But how many people order from IKEA every day?
Who knows?
A shit ton, apparently.
Apparently.
Like,
You keep IKEA from people for 2 months and shit goes down.
cheap Swedish furniture? High demand. There should be IKEAs everywhere with how high a demand this shit is. So, I like try to order one day, people, and I get this error message. Too many people have ordered, can't. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll wake up at like 9 a.m. the next day and I'll do it. 9 a.m. Bruno. Who orders furniture at 9 a.m.?
Not me.
Apparently everyone else does because it was fucking sold out by 9 a.m. of spaces. So like I go on the IKEA subreddit. Very active subreddit for people that want to get on a fun subreddit. Good community. So, on the IKEA subreddit, I realized, oh, they refresh the internal pages for new orders at 1 a.m. Fuck me, but okay, I'm up at
Holy
1
hell,
a.m.
you're not kidding. There's 500 people here right now.
If you sort by new, I'm 100% sure you'll see right. Oh, sort right now, Bruno. People will be complaining about the website crashing. Tips for click and collect. Is
Click and
anyone?
collect second email 1 week early. Yep. Oh my god.
If you keep refreshing for the next like 10 minutes, you're gonna have a whole bunch of posts or comments on a single post about people asking if certain locations are working or not. Because you know, people, it's 1 a.m. right now, and it's probably freaking out.
Wow. All right.
So I
IKEA.
started at 1 a.m. trying to order, and it took me a half an hour of refreshing the page before I could even get to ordering my like stupid table or desk.
Is that all you got? Did you get anything else?
I got some nightstands.
Okay.
These nightstands, they're nice nightstands. Let me night.
I was just curious if it was just a desk or if, because
No,
you got a new apartment, get some new furniture.
no, I had to make it worth it for like
Sure.
other people who were upset that we'd make a whole trip just for a desk.
Look, I'm telling you right now, it's the first thing that I would have thought about, but I can understand looking from the other side how stupid it is that
I,
you're this goddamn worried about a desk.
uh, but a good desk can take you
Look,
years,
I'm telling you, my desk isn't big enough. I know the struggle. I got a
dude. Look,
monitor on a bookshelf.
I'd look into this desk, Bruno. It looks pretty dope for the price.
I also don't have the room.
Well, those are the nightstands. I got two of those. $40 for that, Bruno.
That's pretty good.
That's a dual drawer nightstand.
Yeah, like it's made out of cardboard, but it's pretty good.
What cardboard?
Don't even argue with me. I know what it's made out of.
It's it's not cardboard. It's wood pulp.
It's MDF. Yeah, it's squeezed wood on some of it. Sometimes they use cardboard. Don't
Yeah,
shit me.
but it's solid. I've on a desk of. I got this desk in 8th grade. I went through this desk. It's like this desk almost 9 years old now, and it's just bowing. But like,
Have you ever seen the Achievement Hunter video where they always mess around with each other's desks and shit,
hmm
and they're IKEA desks.
yes.
And someone axe kicked one of the desks and it's split in half.
Oh yeah,
Have you ever
they're
seen
not
that?
meant for abuse. They're not a mahogany desk. Okay, I get it. But like, it's fine. If I abuse these nightstands, if it like gets destroyed, it's a $40 nightstand. I don't know when's the last time you
Oh
went to
yeah,
look at
I mean, absolutely. It's a cheap nightstand, and as long as you understand that, it's great. It
hey,
fits a purpose. Absolutely.
I don't know if you've looked at the price of nightstands lately.
I've yes,
they ain't cheap.
I know. Yeah. Not much is cheap anymore, Nick.
$80 for a nightstand? Why? It's just a little table that could be made out of MDF.
Yep.
As long as the
Yep.
drawers Anyway, I love IKEA, people. I just love it. It's my favorite little. I'd go there on day trip. Just like
Okay,
some
don't
people.
don't go that far. But
What? No, I'd go on a day trip. I'd go eat at the cafe for lunch. Just look at all the cool stuff. Sit on the beds. Think of how I could redecorate a room and not actually do it. Oh, I love it. So I get there, and I mean it's easy. The click and collect is easy. It's just you show up. The parking lot's full. Everyone's there getting their stupid shit.
yeah,
Trying to. Sorry. Oh. Okay, Brandon. If you go back to that desk,
yeah.
those two side units of like.
They're they're drawer units.
Okay,
They're like
yeah.
a
So
separate physical item that someone could buy.
yes. How much
Where
you want to
I
think one
know
of those?
there's
Yeah. How much you want to think one of those drawer units weighs?
20 pounds.
59 pounds.
That's a lot.
I know. I picked up the box. I'm like, holy
Yes,
shit.
you're wrong. It's 61 pounds, 2 ounces.
Okay, well, the box lied to me then.
That's pretty heavy, actually. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
I know. I went to pick up the box and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like 20 to
Is
30
this the
pounds.
color? The black brown thing?
Yeah.
Black brown blue?
Yeah, black, brown, blue.
That's nice.
I thought
When you
so.
get everything set up, I need you to take a picture when it's nice and clean and looks perfect.
Yep,
I think it'll be
I am.
neat.
But like I picked up one of those fuckers and I'm like, that's heavy. And I looked at the box. I guess it was even lying for me with 2 pounds. But holy shit, the tabletop wasn't
Yeah.
bad. And the nice part is the desk. I 100%. I can tell you right now without opening anything. I know how that desktop connects to the actual stands. Put these little
I
screws in.
I bet it doesn't. It
It
might
does.
just be sat on top.
Nope. I 100% can
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
I'll make you this bet right now. I can.
So the thing that makes me think it's just sitting on top is the fact that it's different things. Is that I could go here and buy a drawer unit.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you. This is my bet right now. No, copy image. So on the table, on the underside of the table,
Yeah.
um, why isn't that loading? Uh, yikes. Any other pictures? Oh, here's a picture. Let's see if this picture copies. Oh, is Discord just not? Discord's just not right now.
I can open the original. You're fine. Yeah, I'm fully aware of these things.
So that's gonna go on the underside of that table,
And
and then I'm.
I think no.
You don't think so?
Nope. I
Hmm.
think you have two drawer units and you're sitting a table on top of them. A tabletop. I don't think it's secured at all. The only thing on that thing is going to be that leg hanging in the middle.
Hmm.
And this right here is what makes me think that. The fact that if I find your unit, the drawer unit,
Hmm.
there's a flat, nice, clean top on it. That's what makes me think that.
Going through the reviews to see if anyone.
I'm curious, and we'll get there. I'll even put it in the channel, the super secret hot takes channel, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about.
Grant's desk, love desk. 6 months ago, very well made. It's my kid's art table. They haven't complained. Hmm. Makes me think it's secure. What is the one bad star? Lie. Bought this desk because it showed middle leg was back out, but the way it was a total lie. IKEA is ignoring me. What? Back out of the way, but it's okay. People, the one dude was complaining about that leg.
What about it?
I don't know. He said
It's a
thinks it was.
pipe, pretty much.
It is. Like I've seen it. I don't unless it's in the middle weirdly, but I don't think that would annoy me because
I don't know.
someone says it works well for 3 monitors. I hope so. Yeah. I don't know what the length of my desk is now. It's like 4. It's like 4.5. I get 2 more feet, which would be great. And I can utilize it better. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be perfect. My UPS might go on the floor in the apartment,
I
but I'm
don't
ready
see.
for that.
That's fine.
It sits on my desk now because there's nowhere else for it to go.
Ah, okay. So you bought a desk, right?
Yes.
I bought some things that also pissed me off.
But what?
So, as you might hear, I have a pop filter now,
Oh,
right here
I
on the
think it's
microphone.
lack of here.
I mean, yeah, my P's and like really poppy stuff might be better.
Pop. How much stuff
I
actually
had
pops?
one. It was one of them like circle ones. I
Uh-huh.
hated it. It was terrible. It never stayed where I wanted it to be. So this is like
This
it's
first
nice
mic.
and on.
That's actually that seems like a very low key one.
Yeah, and that's all I wanted. It made the microphone a little bit bigger looking, but it's out of the way usually anyways.
Mhm.
I bought a plug to try and get the server's resolution to one that's reasonable, and that's been a failure of a project.
How about you? It's a server.
It absolutely is the server. I can tell you what the problem is. The problem is we're using Windows 2016 server on a Dell R710, which is like a 7-year-old server. So it's not like they didn't keep up with everything. So I'm using drivers that aren't real. Like it
Mm.
doesn't understand that it's an okay driver to use and it gets angry. So it's like all kinds of fucked. In fact, I've lowered the resolution actively because I broke it because I touched it. It got worse.
Uh,
But also, and most exciting, I bought a Stream Deck.
Woo!
Is this thing?
Mhm. Are you showing? Yes.
Yeah.
All the look glowy buttons.
So I got buttons and more buttons and GIF support, which is dope. So it's fun. It's literally made for me though, because of how much I can do with it.
Mhm.
Like to give you guys an example of how much it does. Okay, first off, it's literally 15 buttons that are screens to those listening. And I can make them do whatever I want. So I have a button to start the podcast that does 6 things. It opens up all kinds of pages and tabs and folders. So it's like it's cool. It does work for me. It's one of those things that it was on the expensive side, so I was hesitant to want it. But now that I have it, it's amazing.
Mhm.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, I'm more confused on this whole tabletop thing.
After you looked into things, you're more
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
Why?
Windows Control Windows Alt S. I don't. What is? I don't use the shortcut. I always just type snip. Oh God, cancel.
I remapped so that my print screen does it now. Actually,
Huh.
the whole snipping, whatever. I think it
Where
was Windows Shift S though.
Windows Shift. Oh, that picture. Can you
It's fine.
open
I
that?
can open it. Yeah, you're good.
So that's the in the instructions.
Yep. You want to know what that is?
What?
If why does OBS not like that? That right there is a little piece of stick-on rubber that you stick to the top of the drawer unit.
Mm. Oh well.
I mean, it should be fine
No one's complained about it.
unless you're like kicking around this desk or
I,
slamming the crap out of it. I think
Fredo.
you'll be
What?
fine.
Yeah.
So I got no problem with it.
Can't violently shake when I'm mad, but I guess I'll have to deal with that.
Yeah, like don't do a table flip because you actually can, I guess. Is the thing.
But it'll be weighed down so much with the PC.
Of course.
I'm actually watching time lapse assembly video right now. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of
ex-
watching, I
what?
tried when I mentioned it to find that video, and I did, but Chrome is so bad for me lately that it just won't play.
Hmm.
My Chrome is so bad for YouTube videos. I don't know what I did to break it this much.
Oh, it might be sticky. They might be little stickies.
Maybe.
Actually, it's looking like on this thing because he just like tried to shake it and it looks like they're sticky pads.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine.
Probably easy enough to remove if I needed to.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, why would you kick this with all the stuff on
So
it?
here, this is the video that I was mentioning. It's them. They're just gonna, yep, and bam, and the
Yikes.
whole desk just goes down. And they were all talking how it wouldn't break and all that, and then that happened,
Hmm.
and it was an IKEA desk. That's all that made me think about it.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I'll try not to do that to my desk for now. Let me put it that way.
Hey, that's all that you can do is try not to axe kick your desk with your heel.
Put a lot of force into that too. It wasn't like a bitch.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he went crazy though.
Yeah.
So what else has been discussed about moving into the apartment? Has any other thing stuck out?
Um. Um.
Are you ready to?
Well, like, mm, ready's a strong word in the sense of everything's together.
Okay.
It'll be like a couple weeks of taking stuff from my house to my new apartment, probably. Okay, question for you.
How far is the drive? Like from there to there?
Like 45 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So we have a we're taking my dresser because it's also from IKEA.
Okay.
It has 8 drawers.
Yeah.
Big dresser. It's right
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I see it.
So it has all my clothes in it,
Yep.
like my entire wardrobe, basically.
Yep.
So if we're transporting it, and I don't know how we're doing it yet, it depends on the weather. We're either gonna have to rent a truck or
Sure.
we're gonna put it on a trailer.
Sure.
Do I
Y-
take the clothes out or do I just leave them in?
No. What I personally would do is probably going to be real heavy with everything in it. So what you do is you take the drawers out, leave them full, move it, put the drawers back in it. So like if you're putting it in the back of a truck or something,
Hmm.
just so you can move it, because it's going to be way heavy, I think, with everything in it.
The clothes couldn't weigh more than what? It's only gonna have 5 drawers full. It's only like 2 drawers of shirts, underwear, socks, and some pants.
Maybe it's
How
okay
much
then.
weight could that actually be?
I feel like a lot. I don't know.
Hmm.
I definitely wouldn't be taking everything out, no. Maybe throw a strap around it or something so that the drawers don't go flying away,
Yeah.
like sliding out.
Hmm.
See how heavy it is.
Hmm. Yeah. That was the discussion. I'm like, I don't want to take all this shit out if I'm just putting it back in.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Do you fold or hang your clothes?
Mostly fold.
Do you
Uh,
dry or hang your clothes to dry?
I dry them.
So that's
I
where the
like a
fight has come
dryer.
in.
Wait, what?
That's where the fights have come in.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just dry your clothes. Why? It
Why?
shrinks them. Well, I mean, it just forces me to get new clothes.
I have shirts from fucking 10 years ago, Nick, that I still wear.
It depends. I've had some shirts shrink, but they're also like really cottony, cheap
Sure.
shirts.
Sure.
But like once they shrink, they don't more shrink. A lot of times they're done.
No, that's usually it.
So if I do my laundry, Bruno, I don't separate my clothes. I have my
No, no one's got time for that.
oh well, no one's have time for that, Bruno.
Okay.
Let's back this up now. People have time, and that's appropriately how you should wash things, like your
Uh,
whites, your colors, and your non tough clothes.
I'll
So if
watch my fucking Carhartt jacket with a pile of shirts, Nick.
I'm not against you, so I have my this is my basket of laundry. It's,
I see it.
if it's gonna get done, it's gonna go from this basket of everything together. Anything from like, you know,
Okay, there are some times where I do, like, white things to try and make them white again, but
why?
that's, like, because you should have seen some of my white shirts.
Okay, get new white shirts,
I mean, sometimes you can't let go.
I guess. So like all of this
I'll tell you
go
what, I got a pair of shorts that are supposed to be green. They're not.
hmm.
I
So
power washed them, like, power washed the razor after a ride, and you know how dirty that thing is.
I'm sure.
It stained the crap, and so not only was it after a ride, it was after a ride through Coal Township, Pennsylvania,
Ooh,
where there's
yeah,
coal.
yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, that didn't come out.
No. So like I'll take that. I'll throw it all in the washer because I could
Sure.
not be bothered. And I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay. And I throw it all in the dryer. So that's the whole idea of a dryer, in my opinion.
I agree.
So
It's to dry things. It's in
yeah,
the
so
name.
like apparently that's wrong if you didn't know. Apparently, like you should hang everything.
Does this face look like it cares?
Does my tone of voice make it seem like I understand this whole thing?
I feel like I could hold on. I gotta look at a shirt tag now.
I don't I 100% think it probably says don't, or it says like tumble dry on low. It's not gonna tell you to do much.
I've got a normal t-shirt. It's about as normal as it's a Gildan t-shirt. Okay.
Mhm.
50% cotton, 50% polyester.
Well, that's a good one.
Okay. Apparently it's a good t-shirt.
Mhm.
Machine wash warm. Inside. Okay. Who the fuck is turning their clothes inside out?
Do you wash your clothes on warm? I just do it on cold.
I think it's like a warm cold, like warm wash and cold rinse or something.
Yeah.
Machine wash warm inside out with light colors. Who's
What color is
washing
it?
clothes inside out?
I
Unless
don't
the
know.
shirt came off me and went inside out. Tumble dry medium is
Medium.
telling me to.
Well, there. Well, 'cause that's polyester though. Polyester doesn't shrink. It melts. 50%. That's why it's on medium, not high.
Okay. After the podcast, I'm looking through shirts now.
Okay. Well, so
Now, if it was something special like wool or silk or something, sure. I understand some things you got to do what you got to do.
okay, yeah. Yeah. So laundry has been determined it's going to be either a 50-50 we do ourselves, or I'll do a lot of it as long as all the separating is done beforehand because I don't understand the separating.
See, that sounds like a reasonable thing.
Yeah,
Both of them.
but I'm not
Like
going to be
one's a
bothered to
compromise and one's a just take care of your own shit.
But then we also have the other issue. We're going to have two types of detergents.
Is somebody
So,
allergic to something?
no, it's kind of like the opposite of that. So, someone's working in a highly contagious environment almost on a daily basis.
Okay.
So, if we're watching work clothes,
Yeah, okay, that's
there's going to be germ covered scrubs that need to be like
yeah,
they have special like yeah,
sanitized.
they have like special like I don't want to say bleach, but it's like some hand
I
sanitizer and
understand.
detergent.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the other thing. And then we have to like clean out the dry like we have to like wash out the washing machine or like not wash it out, but like if
That sounds like she needs more pairs of scrubs.
yeah, but like
L- let- Let's make this a 2 week kind of thing.
so let's say COVID-20 comes out next year and it's like
Oh
the revenge of
fuck.
COVID. I know, awful to think of, but like
Yeah.
if she's there and every day she's coming home with that shit and we have to wash that shit, we'd have to like wash. We'd have to probably wipe out the washing machine so we're not getting clothes, washed.
It's more than that because like where does it go? You're gonna wash it through the washing machine behind everything.
Oh yeah, we just do I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know how that works.
I, you got me, so that's a thing. So
Sounds like you need another washing machine.
apparently, we're gonna have to get one of those small ones.
Put it in place of the dryer. Apparently, that's what it sounds like. You're hanging your clothes to dry now.
I'm not, but that's a good attempt. So the only the only thing I might hang is my shirts that are for work, like my polos, because they don't tend to get folded. I tend to hang
That's
those.
fine. Reasonable. Like
Everything.
I'm not saying I don't have stuff hung in
No,
my
I'm
closet,
not saying it either. I'm just
but the
saying like
majority of my normal clothes is fold because I don't have the patience to hang everything
exactly.
and put them away, and then
That's
take them off of hangers.
and then find hangers.
Yeah, screw all that. Fold them.
Ex- Well, exactly.
I
So that
barely fold them sometimes. Let's be real.
uh, I mean, every once in a while you have to redo the church drawer. It happens. After trying to find the one you want and ignoring the ones you hate, but the ones that you won't throw out, it gets a little nasty. So that's you know, it's the life
See,
we
we're
live.
on the same wavelength between the desks and the shirts.
So perfect. I'm trying to think if anything else has come up. Um. So, uh, would you freeze a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Cause I would.
See, like, my natural instinct is to say no, but then I think about how good Uncrustables are.
Exactly.
So I'm saying maybe. I've never done it, but that doesn't mean I have the urge to.
So like, I'm a huge fan of PB and J's. I love them for lunch. I've never gotten tired of them.
Okay.
So if I'm like sitting there, I'm waking up on a Saturday, or Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. I'm like, huh, let me get my lunches ready for the week. I'm like, what if I made like 3 to 4 PB and J sandwiches? Like, can I just throw them in the freezer? There's not an argument about this. This is just debate if it's realistic to do. I don't know yet.
I mean, I feel like I can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich pretty damn quick.
Yeah, but it's the process of having to do it at night and using multiple. I can make 4 of them at one time with one knife.
I get it. I, you've swayed me that if I cared enough, I would try it and see how it
Okay.
turns out.
I'd like to meal prep because I don't want to be like someone getting off at 10 p.m. to try to like make their
Yeah.
sandwich every night. I get it, like ham sandwiches, no, like sure, but like stuff that can be frozen. I've had Uncrustables. They're good. I just don't know what it's like to freeze them. I've never been in the
Yeah,
factory.
and I'm always too impatient for Uncrustables too.
Perfect
Like
thing is,
I try to eat them too quickly and they're still frozen.
no, life hack: Uncrustables in your lunchbox. If they're frozen in the morning, and you normally eat like 2 of them because we're
Oh,
grown
sure.
adults,
Yeah,
they count as your ice pack, and they melt throughout the
sure.
day as your ice pack. And by lunchtime, they're thawing
Sure.
good.
But I'm saying like I have a box of them
Yeah.
like let's say I have a box. I don't, but now you make me want them. Got a box of them. I go grab one and I want to eat it now.
Well, yes.
That's my problem. And then I'll wait like 15 minutes and take a bite of it and it's still rock hard.
Do you do the? Do you do grape, strawberry, or honey?
I've I don't think I've ever had honey.
You've never had honey?
I don't think so. It
Peanut butter and
seems
honey.
weird to me.
No, 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 no. It's like you like peanut butter and jelly. There's nothing different
Sure.
between a jelly and a honey, except the consistency.
Again, it's one of those things that I just haven't. I
It's a
don't
s
think I'm against it, really.
I think you should try it. It's a sweet liquid. That's all
Yeah,
jelly is a sweet liquid that's a little bit viscous.
yeah. But between grape and strawberry, I like them both.
No preference?
So I mean, I, sometimes it's nice to have a little strawberry.
Grape is the default, but
Yeah,
strawberry is the treat.
yeah, sure.
Okay, we're on some similar wavelengths.
Sounds like we could be roommates, Nick.
Watch, it would work out. We'd have as many we wouldn't need a drying rack. That wouldn't have to be an investment because we would tumble dry. And we have perfect amounts of jelly and stuff, and I'd introduce you to peanut butter and jelly. Oh, this would be great. Oh, there's uncrustable cutters.
Apparently, it even does the crimping.
Oh my god.
Is that different shapes too? It is. Look at them all.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's like a three-part process, Nick.
Holy what the fuck? Okay.
It's a cutter.
A crimper.
Oh, oh, I see what it is. It's a cutter, a crimper, and a cutter for other things to put in the sandwiches.
Ah.
So, like, if you wanted an uncrustable ham and cheese, you could use the cutter.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's actually kind of neat.
Oh, why? This is a shit I never had as a kid. Holy shit. A ham and cheese on crust. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be dope. I bet you that wouldn't unfreeze well.
Oh God.
Huh. Okay. I'm trying to think. I felt like there was something else. Huh. No, I think that's all. Trash cans weren't an issue. I'm trying to go through the list of things we bought. Oh no, we went through that last week. Nothing new was bought. I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay. Oh, here was another thing.
Yeah, send it. What?
So we want a couch.
Okay.
We
Couch.
didn't get an IKEA couch,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I
Look,
understand that.
yeah. Would you rather have a
We're
couch
playing
day
Would You
one?
Rather?
Have a couch day one, and by that I mean send it to one of our current addresses and then transport it to the apartment, or would you rather have the couch later, not day one, and straight to the apartment?
Absolutely straight to the apartment. Fuck moving a couch more than you need to.
Yeah, but then what are we gonna be doing? Moving to the apartment and sitting on the floor?
You got a computer chair that I know is going.
Yeah, but that might. Well, I'm not. I have to wheel that thing out to the living room
Sure, it's
to
on
f- to
wheels.
flex on the fact that I spent $400 in a chair that's very much a contended point of why would I need to spend that much on a chair?
Again, I got no issue.
When
Now, I got a free chair, but it was not a cheap chair.
I try to explain $400 isn't much for a chair, but apparently I'm wrong because people go to Staples and buy the
There are
$100.
people that swear by Herman Miller ailerons or whatever the hell they're called, and those things are $1,600.
Some people in my immediate family don't understand that a $100 Staples chair sucks, even though they'll complain that it's shitty. You
Oh
know,
yeah, it sucks. Well, the other thing is, I'm the kind of person that spends a lot of time in this chair.
I, gee, I mean, how many hours? My Terraria character has 30 hours in 5 days.
That's another thing we should talk about, Terraria. That's been a big part of what's been going on lately.
It has.
Yeah, chair? Absolutely. Spend the
I'll
money.
I'll sit in this. I have 5-year warranty on this chair. I'll bust this
Does
out
she
and
know how much you spent on a processor?
yeah. I don't think she understands like how the idea of how little of the computer just the processor is. I think is lost on,
See, it sounds important. That's where you're in the safe zone.
and it sounds like it's like most of the PC in the gist of things.
I bet you about 3 years from now when you go to get a new graphics card, it's gonna be an interesting topic.
Yeah,
And
I
then
would.
2 years after that,
I'm definitely not going to show her the PC part picker list of it. of the entire build.
Those are scary, and I know what I spent, and those are scary because I
Yeah,
think mine shows a lot more than I spent. That's
some
something
like
I want to do that one of these days. I want to put together everything into a PC part picker.
you want the everything list. I don't want
I'm
the everything.
talking everything,
I don't want to do it.
like Stream Deck. Just got one of them. Add it to the list.
I, w- I'd like to do it, but then a lot of the stuff was just so skewed. Cause I like the one monitor I got for free, so I don't know what I'd do with that.
I w- I'm gonna list free for a monitor.
And then like the other ones, I paid money. I
Like
don't
I
know.
want to actually put down what I paid too, not just
Yeah,
like okay. I might not do my hard drives
those
because
are
I have a
hard.
120 gig SSD that I spent $120 on,
Yeah,
but that was 9 years ago.
right. So that's like a thing. But like my real list, that you know, it's we're gonna build the new PC together,
Yeah,
probably because stuff doesn't come in till the 27th. We move in the 31st. If I'm worried about moving that stuff, I'm not trying to like destroy my
yeah.
PC before it. What we're
I
gonna
would probably wait for the move, as
Yeah.
sucky as that is.
Well, it's not gonna be sucky because I might not have internet day one. So let's say
Even
th-
better point.
so let's say like we're gonna have to call like next I think Thursday we're going in to sign the lease. We have to like show them our proof of renter's insurance. We sign the lease and give them our like money for the first month and shit. Um, so we were gonna ask like, oh hey, how can we like the internet? So we'll have to call and see if they can set up day one. But if like they say we move on Sunday, if they say oh we can't come till like Monday Tuesday, I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean well fuck. No, I guess I don't need anything. Well, Windows I can just have a hotspot for the Wi-Fi just to get um because the board has Wi-Fi, so I can just set up a hotspot so I can download stuff and install it.
You could.
But that's after the whole PC's built, so it's not
Yeah.
like it's a huge issue.
And you know how to build a PC, so you don't have to be like watching a video
Yeah,
trying to
so
figure it out.
that might be an activity.
Yeah.
I have to build the desk. I have to build the desk so that I can have a space to build the PC.
Yeah.
So that might be a thing.
Sounds like you got plenty to do.
If the carpets smell at all,
Interior decorating.
we don't have decorations. We won't even
Sounds
have
like you're gonna need some.
I have to hang the I need to get a stud finder if I want to hang the projector sheet because I can't just drill that into drywall. It needs like
Yeah.
actual anchors. So I need to find one of those to hang that
I
bitch.
mean,
It's 25 pounds.
no, no, yeah. I don't use a stud finder because they always don't work for me, right?
How do you find the studs?
I just knock on the wall.
Okay, Mr. Magic Knuckle Touch.
I mean, honestly, it works though. Do this. When you do it, try it. See if you
Okay.
can find it. Like, remember where you think you find it, and then try a stud finder.
Okay. How does it not work for you? Isn't it just where the fucking
They're
drywall nails are in?
stupid. They're stupid. No, it's not. It's where the 2x4s are. Because
I know,
drywall
but
nails are
like
like every 8 inches, up and
yeah,
down.
but the on the studs, or on like on the beams.
No,
What?
like there's sections. So a stud finder, right?
Yeah, it
You take
finds
a stud
the
finder left and right, and it
yeah,
finds a stud.
yeah,
Well, there's like 8 inch sections between screws for drywall.
yeah.
So you could miss that completely, and a stud finder should still work. supposedly.
You just go up and down, Bruno.
They don't find screws though. That's not what they do.
Eh, why not? Because they're aluminium?
It's like echolocation. It's not even
I thought it
anything
was
to do with metal.
I thought it was metal, honestly.
They detect changes in the dielectric constant of the wall.
Oh, why couldn't it just be a fucking low range metal detector? Why wouldn't that make a lot more sense?
No, because you're not detecting metal.
I thought you were just looking for the screws, and where the screws is, there would be a
No.
stud.
I mean, that's one way to go about it. You can use a magnet if you want.
I
Just
guess,
drag a magnet along the wall until you
but
find
wouldn't that make
something.
sense? Wouldn't that make sense? You look for the
Maybe.
screws.
But
You look
I
for
want to
this.
know where it's here, not up here.
Yeah, but you can follow a straight. Your boards aren't warped. If one's here, you
Who
go.
knows?
Well, yeah. I feel like you have a lot of other issues if your boards are that.
So,
If
like
one,
a stud finder, you should be able to tell the left and right side of a stud.
okay,
So you can find theoretically the center of the stud.
okay,
Whereas who knows how well the guy behind the drill put that screw into the wall.
guess.
It's pretty
Yeah,
much like it's doing something to tap the wall and listen back itself or send something through the wall.
I'll just fucking cut a hole. How much are they even?
They're not too bad usually. Depends on how fancy your name brand you want to go.
$1,000 one. Let's go. Bestseller. Guess one locates edges of wood or metal studs.
Sounds like Amazon's saying you can go down to 7 and up to like 50.
Hmm. Uh, dude, that one looks jank.
This is the 7.
Dude,
The 7 does look a little jank.
that one's stud for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's a magnetic one too. There you go. Here's your screws. This is what you get for $7.
Oh, so it is how some stud finders work. Okay.
You said it yourself. It was jank.
The whole idea of finding a stud is jank.
This is what you get for $55.
Integrated ruler.
You
That's
get a
what I get is a
ruler.
fucking ruler?
Apparently, I guess.
Dude, I'm looking at one at
I
Home
don't
Depot. It
know.
has stud scan and deep scan. I want to know what fucking deep scan mode does. What? Deep scan. Find studs and deep. Find studs up to 3/4 inches deep. Huh. Interessante.
What? Whose wall is? Oh, 3/4. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3/4 inches deep.
Okay.
I
That's a
don't say
thick piece of
3/4.
drywall. Got it.
I don't know the average width of or
Half an
thickness.
inch.
Half inch?
Yeah. I think half
Three.
inch is like good drywall. I think you can get thinner, but most people don't
Why would you? That's asking for a hole in the wall.
because you're cheaping out on something. I have to do drywall work soon.
Eh,
Fuck. I don't like doing drywall work.
I feel like
Hate it.
drywall work is actually the worst.
No. I'd rather do drywall than plumbing, electrical.
At least electrical, if you mess up, you die and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Not necessarily.
You've not screwed up enough. Then you're even more of a
Yeah.
screw up.
Yeah. You're not playing with the right wires. Get the real wires next time.
I feel like I saw
I've played near the real wires too.
it
Like
was oh, I watched some
scary thoughts. I'm very scared electrician, okay? I'm
yeah,
an
that's
electrician.
I love that. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Me and electric don't mix very well. I don't like it. I
How
do
no
it,
one
but I don't like it.
no one likes it. I'm sure some people don't
I'm
care,
sure
but, like
some people do.
I remember it was one of those stupid YouTube videos that you get recommended.
Hmm.
It was those people that work on the big wires, the ones that they, like, have to put out the pole and the big arc
Yeah,
comes.
like they gotta arc it first so that
Yeah,
they gotta
it was
slowly connect to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was some dude talking about that. He's like, "The best part about my job is that if I screw up, I don't have to worry about talking to my boss about it the next day."
Hey, that's yeah.
You know, it just oh fuck, whatever.
And you're fried.
I guess some those people aren't afraid of electricity when they're literally standing on
Yeah, I would never fucking do any like working from a helicopter on some electrical wires that you gotta touch it with a little stick first.
then they
Not
walk on
okay with me.
dude, they walk on those shits.
That's fine. You can do that. I don't want to.
I'm like, "Didn't you just see the big ass shock that helicopter got when it tried to get near it?" Like, "No."
Yep. No thanks.
Huh, right. You know, how about next week when we're probably done with well, maybe closer to being done with Terraria? We'll give the 1.4 update of Terraria and how our journey is completed at Journey's End.
I don't know if we're gonna be finished by next week.
Well, if people would show up.
I'm at the rate that it's going, I don't think we're finishing.
We finished the original game.
Sure, we beat Wall of Flesh, and then shit got hard again.
It always does. I think tomorrow we'll have a bit breakthrough, and then it goes
No,
from oh no
no,
no
no.
okay.
I
What's the
don't think
deer?
so.
What's the
Yeah,
deer of the week?
trail camera. I went and got information. Just I found a use for an old phone, Nick.
What was it? Oh, did you take the SIM card?
I took the no, I took the memory card out of the camera, put it in my phone, connected to
Ah,
my own Wi-Fi because the phone I can get to the memory card easy because it's a one that has a back that comes off,
yes,
so I could get to it. And then I connected to my own Wi-Fi and transferred it to the server over my Wi-Fi. It
pretty nice.
worked out okay. So trail camera. I got some stuff to show you.
Oh,
I'm gonna skip around because this is like a 7-minute video of everything. But I got some deer.
mm-hmm.
I got some deer. He's munching.
Yeah.
That's another deer walking away. I found a squirrel,
Oh, little squirrel hopping around.
little hip hop squirrel.
Yeah.
Um, hold on. I think that one was important. Hold on. Squirrel's hopping away. Come on, get out of there, squirrel. Oh, nope. Wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
That's another deer. Oh, this one had friends. There were
Oh.
3 of them. Okay, there you go. You know, you asked me a question at the start of this before we started recording
Mm-hmm.
about if they have antlers.
Yes.
Those 2 little nubs, I think, are the antlers.
Okay. So
That
they
that's a
grow.
buck.
So they
I was
start growing
curious
in.
of this too. I thought about this and thought, "Oh, when do deer get antlers?"
It's one of those things that by fall they have them. By end of fall they're gone. By beginning
Yeah,
of
but
winter they're
like
dead.
it's the middle of May.
Yeah.
Apparently antlers begin to grow in early spring.
Okay.
So there you go. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely that one for sure had antlers. I might have saw another one.
Okay.
Now they're little nubs. They're only like 2 inches long. But
Right. I mean, but before this, they all well, they don't. You're able to tell, but it's harder to tell what they are depending on like
yes,
the
very much
situation
so.
you're in.
Found a cat.
Oh,
Where'd the cat go?
kitty cat.
Some of these that looks like a raccoon to me. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's very hard to see. That sure looks like a raccoon to me. Got a deer
So what the hell that was standing up?
like trying to eat. Apparently the grass isn't good enough, so he's standing up and biting on a tree.
The tree's good.
Hey, good tree. Have at it. He was munching for a while. And I got some pictures. Deer, 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 squirrel. Deer, deer, cat. What the hell? I think. Do you think a cat would see this light, the infrared light?
Don't they?
I
Don't they
don't
have really
know.
good vision?
I maybe.
Can cats see in for probably maybe a
Definitely cannot see infrared,
okay.
is what the first article I found was.
Why can they see so good at dark?
Because I think they can dilate their pupils very quickly. You ever
Hmm.
see, you ever like look at a cat that's getting into like play pounce mode and
Yeah,
their eyes just go super black?
yeah.
That's them dilating their pupils to let in more light. I don't know. So yeah, found a cat. Don't know what that fluff is. That looks like a dog to me. I got no clue what that is.
So some good cam footage.
More deer. Another deer. And then there's me. So yeah, found some stuff. I think I might move it after that one.
Hmm.
Might get it. Like I left it there, but I think one of these days I'll go back, grab it, move it.
Find another.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like more towards the front of the property so I can see like what's in places that I wouldn't expect things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What do you desk emote? There has to be some sort of table desk emote.
You think? The
Probably.
table?
Probably. I'm looking.
I searched table and I didn't see one, but I did see a table tennis, otherwise known as ping pong emo.
Perfect.
That might be a backup if you can't find a desk.
Come on, there's emojis for everything. There's no table.
I didn't find one in Discord.
Well, people, send me the closest thing to a table you can. Let's see what there is. There is one. I don't even know why we do this emoji thing, to be honest with you. I don't know what happened.
I think we wanted to see what people have watched it. And then
Gotcha.
we did surveys, and then it's just I don't know. It it's kind of like a tradition kind of thing at this point.
Dude, there's cigarettes, but there's not a table. How? There's a filing cabinet, kind of like part of the desk. Yeah, let's just go with it. See what you can find. I'm sure there's something.
Surprise us.
Prizes. Any which way, including Tuesday. But this is Thursday
And it's the
because
best day.
it is. Because that's all we
But
have for What? Sorry.
I was gonna say, apparently not. Have you seen? Oh well, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, did you see how dead Discord was today?
Yes.
There was no one around today.
I felt very sad. I came back home. I'm like, oh shit. Let's get on. See what's going on. No one was here. Feels bad.
I'm sorry I cut off your ending speech.
That's fine. Because it's Thursday and it's always the best day. Because this is Thursdays are the best days podcast. Thanks for listening and good or watching. And goodbye.
See you later.